Okay. How you doing? It is December 1st. It is 1:30 in the afternoon, 1:33 in the afternoon to be exact. Whoa, slamming on his brakes. 1:33 in the afternoon, December 1st. I am headed to our distributor to pick up the equipment for our install tomorrow, because I hate going to the distributor at 6 o'clock in the morning or waking up at 6. Actually, I wake up at 4. But they open at 7. I hate being there that early just to pick up equipment, because everyone and their mother is there trying to pick up equipment and parts and whatever else. So I prefer to do it the afternoon before. That way I can just get it done. And this guy is just, whoa! Okay. The guy is just not even caring who he's running into. We have a install going on right now in Playa del Rey. Basically what happened was the client in Playa del Rey, whoever installed their unit was an idiot. I don't know why they would put a 3-ton system onto a condo that has 700 square feet. And she's like, I don't know why it doesn't stay on. I'm like, I can tell you why it doesn't stay on. Because it shuts itself off because you have high head pressure. Your system doesn't want to stay on. It's like, I can't do this. And they thought it was all good, because I'm sure they installed it during the summertime, and everything worked fine, because it will work fine when cooling, because the outdoor unit's doing all the work. So why wouldn't it work fine? The indoor unit just needs to blow the air. That's all HVAC is a movement of heat. It's moving heat from either inside to outside or outside to inside. That's all it is. There's just a lot of different ways to do it. So you have a lot of components involved, but that's the basics of HVAC. Moving heat around. That's it. So with a heat pump system, it was moving, during cooling, it's just like every other system, just like a regular system, conventional split system. The indoor unit pulls the heat from the air as it's going through the air handler, which will be either your furnace or your air handler, which is a heat pump air handler. How are we going 65? This cop, I swear. Or so during cooling mode, yeah, that's what's going to happen. And during heat mode, the opposite. It switches. Basically, the indoor unit is putting the heat to the air. The outdoor unit is removing the heat from the air and putting it in the refrigerant, and the refrigerant's going inside and putting the heat from the refrigerant to the air. Thank God the cop understands what's going on. The cop's passing this guy. Why are you going so damn slow? Driving so damn slow for no damn reason. Like, speed your ass up. We're all hauling ass here. This is the freaking 118, bro. Don't nobody care about the 118. Cops don't care about the 118. Cop just got all the way over and slowed down. And the guy that was in the fast lane driving 65 is still in the fast lane driving 65, and I'm going 70. And everyone's stacking up behind him. I followed the cop. The cop just passed him. I did too. Why are you going so slow, bro? Anywho, so some jackass installed a 3-ton system into a 700 square foot condo in Playa del Rey, which in cooling mode is going to work just fine, but in heating mode, the inside unit was not able to transfer the heat from the refrigerant to the air fast enough because the air is not being pushed out of the system quick enough. There's not enough ductwork, there's not enough space. So literally, and they didn't even change out the plenum. They just left the same size 1.5 ton plenum from the previous unit on there. So therefore you have a bottleneck. So you have this giant freaking 3-ton unit with this tiny little plenum on top. And the plenum is basically, where you have all your ductwork connected to, right? You have your unit, your indoor air handling unit, then a plenum on top, and then all the ductwork connected to the plenum. There you go. Not enough air was going through the system to transfer all that heat that's in the refrigerant. So basically the refrigerant was just still hot, going back up to the condenser outside, and it's being it's causing the compressor to shut down because of high head pressure. Duh. Refrigerant's still hot. How is it going to compress if it's still boiling? You know, it was not able to distribute that heat to the other area, to the rest of the air. So I tried to put a larger plenum on. I tried to go the least expensive route, which my client was very happy that I tried. Basically, I put a larger plenum on, the biggest plenum I could, and I added 2 more duct runs, which basically they were just dumps, air dumps. So I'm just trying to push air through the system to get the unit to transfer that heat. Well, unfortunately, it worked for like a few minutes. It gave it a lot, it worked a little bit, and then eventually it just shut off again. It was not able to keep up. So I told him, I was like, well, I did what I could. It's the best I could, but it's still not working. So you're going to have to get a smaller unit. And I told her, I would give her a discount. I would take the 70% 70% of what I already charged her to do the other work. What is this guy doing? Dude, go. Move your ass. This car in front of me is driving so fucking slow. Oh, you're a pain, dude. Everyone around us is doing 80, and you're the only one in the fucking fast lane driving 60 fucking 5. Dude, get the fuck out of the goddamn way. Do something, motherfucker. Then he takes off. Now he starts driving fast as fuck. You fucking dumbass. Stupid ass. Fucking stupid. Fucking moron. Good God, people are fucking stupid. Like, can you not tell that everyone is on your ass and you're in the fucking fast lane? No one in California drives 65 in the fast lane. There you go. Just so you know. The fast lane is for fucking hauling ass, all right? Either go the speed, the speed of everyone else, or get the fuck out of the way. Kidding me? And he gets pissed off because I'm riding his ass. Everyone's riding your ass, you stupid shit. Anywho, so yeah, we had so we changed out. She agreed. She's like, okay, let's get this fixed because I don't want to have any more issues with heating. She's like, you know, I rarely use the heat, but I mean, because it's Southern California, for crying out loud. I rarely use the heat, but I don't want to have to deal with this, you know, this thing shutting down, and it's going to decrease the lifespan of your unit. If you're trying to use your heat and it's short cycling every time you try to use your heat, it's going to cause that compressor to shut down and wear itself out, and it's not going to last as long. So this great 3-ton unit that you have, it's a York system, is basically going to wear itself out in half the time. And so she agreed, and I got her a nice 1.5-ton system. We're installing it right now, and then that's what she'll be able to use. And it'll fucking work great. But now I have a 3-ton system that I gotta find a home for. So we'll see how it works out. And this guy is gonna come up next to me. I'm gonna love this so much. Like, you're an idiot. Dumbass. You know you have a gas pedal that works. So yeah, I don't know who installed that, but they're an idiot. They probably were just trying to unload it, and the owner had no idea and just didn't, you know, went along with whatever they said, which is what most people do. And it's unfortunate that there's assholes out there that are like that. They're willing to unload something just to make a buck and move on. Half these guys out here don't even know what the hell they're doing. They just do it just so they can make money, and then they're gone. You try and call them up like 5 minutes later after they've already finished everything. Something doesn't work, and they ghost you. They're gone. Fart in the wind. Me, I put a 2-year maintenance agreement along with my installs. Yeah, you got me hooked up for 2 years. You know, you need anything, you call me, I'll be there. And this 3-ton unit, I'm not scrapping it. I'm gonna find somebody that can use it. And give it to them at a really reasonable price, because the unit is 3 years old, you know, 4 years old, I think. It's about to turn 4 years old. And it's a York, you know, it's a very good brand. So I'm sure somebody, I'm gonna be able to find somebody that's gonna be in need. And like I said, I'll charge them freaking labor to install it. You know, hopefully I can find like an elderly person with a home that needs some AC or some heat, and I can put it in there. Charge them for the parts to put it all back together again, and the labor, and just, you know, do something nice for somebody. You know, it doesn't always have to be about profit, which is unfortunate right now, because it seems like everything is about profit right now. Everything. So freaking ridiculous. Everything in this world, if it doesn't make money, nobody wants it. And we've become so dependent on everything making money that we don't even think about our fellow man. We don't think about the person next door and how we can help them out. All right, here in California, it's all about me, my, what I can do for me, how fast I can get it done for me, how much money I can make off of it. Actually don't feel that bad. My Dayquil is working great. Been sick for the past few days. Last night it came to a head. I was sweating so bad last night. About 2 o'clock in the morning I woke up. I'm pretty sure that's when my fever broke. I usually wake up when my fever breaks. And I woke up and I was just drenched in sweat. My hoodie was absolutely freaking, my hoodie was just soaked with sweat. I was just, but this morning I woke up, you know, I took off my hoodie, took off my shirt. I was still sweating when I went back to bed. I was still sweating. Kept rubbing my head, just drenched in sweat. Woke up this morning though, baby crying and everything. Went and took care of her. And then once I started the day, I was like, damn, I took a shower. I was like, I feel great. That fever broke, you know. And then my poor wife, you know, she's still dealing with it. She was the first one to have symptoms, and I feel bad because she's still dealing with it, and she feels like complete death on day 4. And me and the baby's fever broke day 1. She was feeling bad and not even cranky. She wasn't even cranky. I just noticed that she had a temperature, and we swallowed her up and put her to bed. Next morning, she was just drenched. I was like, damn, you're sweating all over the place. Yep. Her fever broke that night, and she was just like, all happy and shit. Happy as a lark. And, and she's been good all week. I mean, she has congestion. We have her sleeping in one of her little holders that is elevated, and so it's a rocker, but it has like these legs that you can pull out. So I pulled the legs out to stabilize it, put that in the crib, and then it's elevated on one side, so she sleeps sitting up, because I don't want to have her sleeping and having all that mucus and everything building up in her lungs. And then that's how you get pneumonia, and that's how babies die. Unfortunate that a friend of mine, their baby, I shouldn't even say baby, their toddler, because he was like 4 years old when he passed. It was so sad. He developed pneumonia and fell asleep, and they took him to the hospital, and he passed away. So freaking sad. So I don't want that to happen. So like I have her sitting upright, and it's working out. Like she sleeps through the night, no problems. Kept sucking her nose out and everything, but she hasn't had any blockages in her airways, which is good. You know, I don't have that to worry about. Here we go. I need to get those 15 amp fuses. 15 amp fuses. Remember that. All right, boys and girls. We'll see you in a few. I'm gonna go in here and buy some equipment. Damn, I got all the condensers sitting outside. Okay. Bye-bye.